Hello everyone, I'm Varsha Jyar studying Computer Science Engineering in FVC College. Today in this video we are going to discuss about Indian Constitution. Make sure you're watching the full video without skipping any part of it because as a responsible Indian citizen, you should know all the key points which we are going to discuss in this video. The main aim of this video is to learn about Indian Constitution, that is necessity of the Constitution, fundamental rights building, DPSPs, that is directive principle of state policy, and its present relevance in Indian society, Parliament, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, parliamentary committees, important constitutional amendments till today, and the most important topic that is current affairs. Before getting into the video, let's see what is the necessity of the Constitution. It provides stability and continuity within the nation by ensuring equal rights to everyone and to entitle people with the power to select the leader, practice their religion, and to choose the work portfolio that they like. And it also plays an important role in independence and nation building, unity and diversity, fundamental rights and individual liberty, system of governance. Let's solve few questions based on the necessity of a constitution. You can just pause the video and answer the questions. What is the main purpose of a constitution? To establish monarchy, to enforce a specific religion, to impose strict governmental control. Since the three options are quite opposite to the main purpose, the correct answer is to protect individual rights and freedom. Here is our second question. Which of the following best describes the necessity of a constitution? It provides guidelines for elected officials. It guarantees equal opportunities for all the citizens. It prevents abuses of power by the government. All the above three options are correct, so the correct answer is all the above. A constitution helps in maintaining social order and stability, protecting citizens from arbitrary government actions, defining the powers and limitations of different branches of government. Since above three options are correct, the correct answer is all the above. What is the significance of a written constitution? It ensures that laws can be easily changed. It allows for flexibility in governance. It gives absolute power to the ruling party. The correct answer is it provides a clear and stable framework for governance. It also avoids misunderstanding. Prem Bihari Narayan Rai Zada is the calligrapher who handwrote the Indian Constitution. Which of the following statements is true about Indian Constitution? The correct option is it reflects the values and aspirations of a nation. Because it is not a static document that never changes, it is not only amended through a violent revolution, and it is for all the Indian citizens but not only for government officials. So the correct option is it reflects the values and aspirations of a nation. Let's move on to our second topic, the most important topic, fundamental rights building. I think every Indian should be aware of this topic because it is for every Indian citizen. Fundamental rights building. Inherent and universal protection of individual liberties, equal treatment and non-discrimination, justice and fairness, right to education and social welfare, right to constitutional remedies, balancing with reasonable restrictions, independent judiciary. Which part of the Indian Constitution contains the fundamental rights? The correct answer is part 3 because part 3 of Indian Constitution holds the fundamental rights. The fundamental right to freedom of speech and expression is guaranteed under which article? Article 19. The fundamental right to life and personal liberty is protected under which article? The answer is Article 21. These are the few articles everyone should know, so just be aware of these articles. The fundamental right to constitutional remedies allows individuals to seek legal remedies in case of violation of fundamental rights, challenge the validity of laws inconsistent with fundamental rights, reach the courts for the protection of fundamental rights. Since all the three options are correct, the correct answer is all the above. Which fundamental right prohibits untouchability? Right to equality, which is most important fundamental right. Let's move on to our third topic, directive principles of state policy and its present relevance in the Indian society. Directive principles aim to establish a welfare state by securing social and economic justice. These principles rely on social thinking. Directive principles are essential for socio-economic development of a country because welfare and justice are dual aims of our constitution. Here, DPSP stands for Directive Principle of State Policy. The DPSPs are based on the principle of socialism. The DPSPs are not enforceable in courts of law, but they are enforceable in legislative assemblies and administrative bodies. DPSPs reflects the social and economic goals of a state. We have discussed this earlier, so let's proceed to the next question. Which article of Indian Constitution deals with DPSPs, that is Directive Principle of State Policy? That is Article 36. DPSPs are considered as non-justiciable rights. Let's proceed to our next topic, that is Parliament. Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, Parliamentary Committees. Parliament of India comprises President, Lok Sabha, that is lower house, and Rajya Sabha, that is upper house. Lok Sabha is called as House of People, while Rajya Sabha is called as Council of States. The name Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha were adopted in 1954 by the Indian Parliament. Here is our first question regarding Parliament of India. But before proceeding into the question, let me tell you what is bicameral legislature, unicameral legislature, tricameral legislature, and quadricameral legislature. Bicameral legislature is a legislature of two houses, whereas unicameral legislature contains one house and tricameral legislature contains three houses, whereas quadricameral legislature contains four houses in it. The Parliament of India is a bicameral legislature because it has two houses, that is Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. The Lok Sabha is also known as the lower house and the Rajya Sabha is known as upper house. The Lok Sabha is elected by the members of the Parliament, that is MPs. Few seats in Lok Sabha reserved for scheduled caste and scheduled tribes, and the President of India has also rights to nominate two members as a representative of Anglo-Indian Committee, and the member of Lok Sabha are directly elected by the eligible voters. The term of office for a Rajya Sabha is 6 years. The term of office for a member of Lok Sabha is 5 years. 5 years from the date appointed for its first meeting. Now let us discuss some important constitutional amendments till today. Amending the Constitution of India is a process of making changes to the nation's fundamental law or supreme law. It was borrowed from the South African Constitution. The latest amendment is the Constitution 105th Amendment Act 2021 by Dr. Virendra Kumar on 19th August 2021. The latest amendment, that is 105th Amendment, aims at restoring states' government's ability to identify OBC, that is other backward caste, who are socially and educationally backward. Let's solve few questions. Which amendment made the right to information, that is RTA Act, a fundamental right? That is 101st Amendment, which made right to information as a fundamental right. The amendment that lowered the voting age from 21 to 18 years is 61st Amendment. Every voter should know this. The 86th Amendment to the Constitution added the right to education as a fundamental right under which article? The answer is Article 51A. This is my favorite amendment because everyone deserves to get education. Which amendment provided for the formation of National Judicial Appointments Commission, that is NJAC? The answer is 99th Amendment. Let us move to the last question of this video. Which amendment introduced the Goods and Services Tax? The answer is Constitution 101st Amendment Act 2017. And I would like to mention there are 105 amendments in Indian Constitution till today. So let's move to the most important and most interesting topic of this video, that is current affairs. Chandrayaan 3 has been launched at 2:35 p.m. from the Satish Dhawan Space Center, Sriharikota, Andhra Pradesh. If this mission is accomplished, India will be the fourth nation to be successful. I know every Indian citizen will be aware of this because I've seen a lot of people's status on the launch day, that is 14 July 2023. I know everyone are pretty excited about this. Let's hope for the best. And the next, the Union Cabinet had reportedly approved amendments to the Jan Vishwas Amendment of Provisions Bill 2023. The objective is to promote ease of doing business and reduce the backlog of the court cases. So yeah, we are at the end of the video. Hope you liked my content. If you learned something from this video, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. To learn more about Indian Constitution, click the link given in my description box. And if you have any suggestions about this video, then let me know in the comment section. Thank you.